Welcome everyone to Season 2, Episode 27 of What More Can I Do? This is the Marvel Rivals series where we climb the ranks of COM, probably just to lose it all anyway. For those of you returning, thank you very much for being here and I hope you've been enjoying the videos. And for those of you who are new, if you do enjoy the video, please feel free to go out and check any previous episodes. It is very much appreciated. To everybody here, thank you very much for being here and I hope you enjoy the video. So the amount of times I've said this is actually starting to hurt now, but yeah, we're back on the Human Torch, as you can see. We're back playing Johnny, burning absolutely everyone. And in this game, the enemies have won the first round, so this is the second round that we're going into here. And as you can see, our job is just to ignite and burn everyone. And if I may say myself, that is absolutely what we're doing. As you can see, we went for the dive on Invis there. I thought she'd jump back round here, but as you can see, I see her to my right here. Get a nice quick pick on her. Take the hit on Punisher, because he was just stood there for some reason. Rocket gives us a little boost to our damage, so we take and make the most of that. Groot goes down to our Thor, and then we're pushing on the enemy team's Thor. But as I do, I feel something kicking me in the back, and yes, it is Iron Fist, back from the dead. This guy just never dies. But as you can see, he's going to be a real pain for us this game. He absolutely melts flyers, and the fact he can do this just says it all. I mean, I didn't realise there was a helicopter character, but there you have it. We do get the pick on him nonetheless. After this, we do end up trying to push up and hold the enemies a bit further up away from zone. Doesn't exactly work because we have an Iron Fist on the enemy team that pops an ult. And we do try and target him, but there's so much going on and so many Groot walls it's hard to get. But he does go down.
Judge, jury,
fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave.
this is real fire.
Returning to the zone, our Invis pops an ult, which gives me an opportunity to use mine. We do have their enemy team's rocket ult as well, so I do throw 2 tornadoes down in that direction trying to deal with that. However, I am prioritising going for the healers here. I throw 2 at Invis in the back, 2 at Rocket. Don't get any picks due to their support ults. However, they have used both their Invis and their Rocket ult now, and our Rocket has played his ult for our boost. We're looking at setting up a zone. As always, we're burning the enemy team down. We take that free pick on Punisher as he goes in his turret. That was stupid of him. And then as you can see, Captain America gets absolutely melted, and so does Groot going down there. But we did have our Cloak and Dagger ult. I don't know whether that was necessary. However, we did wipe the enemy team out, and we do have control of zone, so maybe it was worth it. Thor goes down to Groot, as you can see. Punisher's back up top. He gets melted again, and then we cap zone as Captain America turns up late. Moving on to the second round, as you can see, Punisher was just setting up turrets here this whole game, so you will notice this a lot, where Punisher is just sat up there in a turret. As you can see, our Groot ulted there. I wasn't able to get any picks, and as you can see, we push the Punisher in his turret. He's melting the team too much. We get the pick there, and then we're setting up a zone straight away to try and help deal with Captain America. He's an absolute beast on zone, so having that tick damage over time will definitely help out the team and take him down while I'm dealing with other targets. Rocket runs away, but Thor does go down, and then we have Invisible Woman who goes down here.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Here I'm trying to bait the Punisher, and as you can see, we bait him into the dive, but we don't even need to. Thor takes him out and absolutely destroys him through ult. We have Captain America pushing in on Rocket here, so we are just trying to deal with Cap, and we do get that pick just before he gets to the team. Moving further into this round, you can see Rocket is just ulted. We're playing around the back here for the pick on Punisher, and as you can see, Penny absolutely destroys us. We do get revived by Rocket, however, and as we move back in, Punisher drops an ult. Very silly for him to do that with the health he was on. He gets taken out immediately. And then returning to zone, Penny goes down. We're then looking for who's left, but nobody is around. We push up to hold them off, setting up a zone in their spawn as they come up the stairs. As you can see, Groot is still managing to get through that, and Invis has dropped her ult on the zone. Doesn't matter too much. We are dropping down meteors left, right, and center here, hoping to get a good slam kill, but Groot does wall it. We get the pick on Cloak and Dagger in the back, and then we're looking for our next target. Punisher, he goes down straight away. Lovely 2 headshots there. And then we're just looking at setting up another zone. Don't exactly do that properly. However, it's a bit of fire damage. It is going to help a little bit. Penny goes down. I pop an ult to try and tidy up the round. We have Punisher pushing in, so we have to focus him. He's going to be the one to beam us out of the air. Rocket does pop his ult for the enemy team. However, you can see there we do destroy it. Rocket and Punisher are the only 2 left, as well as Cloak and Dagger healing him from afar. I'm looking at setting up another zone to keep them off. We set one up, and as you can see, we take the game there.
Another epic victory.
So at the end of that game, we are now 36 and 39. We have 3 losses, more than our wins. We do get an MVP on Johnny as well. And we go on to the next game with 29 more rank towards Plat 1. In our next game, yes, we're back again on Johnny. As you can see, we have a beautiful flank here. I had to try and play this safe but careful at the same time. I knew I was going to die, but I really needed to get them penny mines for my team. I do get the mines, and I probably should have played back here, but I do end up going back in and going down to Namor. We set up a great fire zone there. Because of the previous break of the penny mines, my team was able to push in. Quite a lot of them are low here, and it does lead to us capping the zone straight away.
Tilt this vehicle to its
Here I saw how low Thor was, so I wanted to play up and get that pick. I end up whiffing about 75 shots and then finally taking him down with a trade on myself. Here we get the luckiest pick on Namor I have ever seen in my life. We then hit a great zone set up there, land a beautiful shot on Squirrel Girl in the back, and as you can see, all that leaves is this Moon Knight here and their 2 tanks. I'm guessing they only had 1 healer at this point then, or maybe even none. But as you can see, Strange is falling back here, and he is getting healed, so they definitely had 1 healer. That was definitely an Invis that was healing him. We have a perfect zone set up there, and I play my ult on this. Quite a lot of them are grouped up. Thing tried to combo it, but I don't think he quite had the Ranger. So unlucky on that ult, but we do push up and hold the enemy team off, and we do get the checkpoint for that halfway point. Me and the Thing aggressively push Strange here, trying to get the pick. As you can see, we do get that pick. Moving further in, somebody had pinged down here that somebody was here, so I pushed to have a look. Namor thought he was the Don. He wasn't. Moving further in, we're pushing the zone yet again. Thor's behind us. We take a nice free pick there. We drop a nice ult again, going for Thor. Take the pick on him. Just dropping these tornadoes very close to the zone. But as you can see, Invis does ult there. We're just going for a zone setup. We drop a tiny triangle there. I didn't realise how close all my meteors were. But as you can see, majority of the team are down. All that's left is Namor over here in the back.
I've located an enemy.
We whiff about 7 shots and then land 1 and take him out. And then pushing back up. Looks like Thor has returned. Throwing down some meteors there, setting up a little burn area. We take him out very quickly with ease. Moving on to this final stretch, Strange is pushing out with Cloak and Dagger and Iron Man behind him. Thing hits an amazing ult there, but unfortunately Cloak and Dagger just ults through it. Iron Man I have here on me. I'm trying to use this as cover. We land 1 shot, but he is lasering us. We get very lucky and get the pick there. Play the health pack, and we're sat behind the enemy team. Setting up some meteors there. Not too much I can do because the enemy team will turn around and just annihilate me. But we do get a nice cheeky pick on Invis there, which was perfect. We almost end up pushing the zone and winning the game there, but as you can see, Iron Man comes out and shreds us. But don't worry, we get our own back. Invis pops her ult, leading to me being able to pop mine. And as you can see, we go absolutely nuts with this ult, and we push the zone to victory. Now I think at this point I'd rattled the enemy team, because I just want to point out at this point, the enemy team's team comp consisted of 3 people to deal with just me alone. They went Scarlet Witch to deal with me, they went Hela to deal with me, and they also had a Hawkeye I'm pretty sure at some point. I don't know if it was all 3 at the same time, or whether it was 2 and 1 swapped, but I want to say it was all 3 at the same time. At this point, I was getting sick and tired of Hela constantly taking me out, so I thought I'd drop a quick Uno reverse. As you can see, here's the Scarlet that I was talking about, constantly just on this edge trying to melt me. She's a bullet there, but she does get the health pack. But as you can see, we play the dive there, and she goes down. We then have Hawkeye here trying to deal with us. I play this corner hoping for heals. Don't actually get any, but I do end up taking out Hawkeye there. Wanda begins to ult here. Pure absolute chaos. I was going for the pick on Hela here as she was a bullet, but we do get taken out by Scarlet's ult. I probably should have focused her at that point. We've got Hela here close on our left. Invis pops an ult, meaning I'm open to using mine. I drop up a quick zone and then start using my ult. Kind of throwing them everywhere here. We just have a Cloak and Dagger ult down for them. But as you can see, it runs out midway through. And we get taken out by Hela. Returning to zone here. Half of the enemy team is here. I'm targeting Hela in the back. She's the one that keeps dealing with me. I'm going to deal with her. Don't know how that hit didn't kill her there, but we land a second one and take her out. We have Strange falling back off zone, and Cloak and Dagger is healing him. I'll start targeting Cloak and Dagger, but our team takes out Strange, and that is game. So as episode 27 comes to an end, we are 37 and 39, just 2 wins behind our losses. We end with MVP on Johnny going 35 and 7, and we get more points and enter Platinum 1. So we are now just that 1 rank away from Diamond. So everybody here, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and of course share the video with anybody who might enjoy it. And as always, thank you very much for the support.